I ended the evening dancing in the arms of the president. And the next morning, I woke up still in his arms.
Blanche, you and Nixon?
Nixon? Ugh, no. I can't even picture Nixon naked. No, I was talking about Mr. William Buster Collier, the president of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, that presidential inauguration.
You know, Buster wanted me to be his first lady, but he died 2 days later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was performing his first official function, breaking a bottle of champagne over the city's new toll booth. But before he could step out of the way, he was run over by 10 Shriners on mini bikes who just happened to have the exact change.
There's a story in the paper about the party tonight.
Really?
You won't believe who's going to be there. Dom DeLuise.
Wow!
Lonnie Anderson. John Forsythe.
Mr. John Forsythe. Oh, my God, he's just the sexiest man in television. And Burt Reynolds is the sexiest man in the movies. Oh, I cannot believe this. All that manliness in one room, in one crowded room, one hot, crowded room. Everybody's steamy bodies all pressed up against each other.
Blanche. Relax, you're about to set off the smoke detector.
Oh.
How's Blanche?
She's fine. She'll be up and back on her back in no time.
Sophia, it's been wonderful watching you take care of Blanche all week.
I feel like a regular hospital worker.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, I just took all the money and jewelry out of her nightstand.
Hey, where's my microwave popcorn?
We gave it away. Since Blanche got her pacemaker, the doctor says we can't use the microwave.
But I love that popcorn.
Ma, if we use the microwave, Blanche could die.
Same thing with cup of noodles?
We're not going to use it, Ma. As a matter of fact, tomorrow the people from Goodwill are coming to pick it up.
But I love this microwave. I'm 83 years old. Do you want me to spend what little time I have left waiting for a baked potato?
Where's my money, old woman?
I knew that would get her up. I was born to heal. Here's your money and your high school ring, class of...
Give me that.
Oh, Blanche, it's good to see you back to your old self again. But don't forget the doctor said nothing too strenuous for a few days, then you'll be fine.
I am not back to my old self. As a matter of fact, I may never be.
What are you talking about, Blanche?
Listen, I know this sounds crazy, and if it hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't believe it either, but while I was being operated on, I had an out-of-body experience. I was floating, looking down at myself. It was like...
What, the mirror on your bedroom ceiling?
It was like I was my own conscience. That's when I knew things were different.
Different how?
I was in that gray area between life and death. The time has come for me to reevaluate my life, for me to take stock of myself. I just know that there's a part of me that nobody's ever seen.
I find that hard to believe.
If a 5,000-year-old Indian shows up, tell him I want to know more about his people.
For this, we're giving up Cheese Whiz nachos?
I'm glad you found a hobby, but I don't think Blanche Devereaux is going to be happy making things out of popsicle sticks instead of making love.
Oh, I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about anything anymore. Life has no meaning.
So, who's for popcorn?
All right, I have had it. Thanks to all this constant bickering, I have a splitting headache.
Oh, girls, let's face facts. The three of us just can't agree on anything. I mean, it is obvious we were not meant to live together.
I hate to agree with you, but I think you're right.
I think so, too.
In fact, I know so. This is exactly what happened during the Great Herring War.
The Great Herring War?
Yes, between the Lindstroms and the Johansons.
Oh, that Great Herring War.
The two families control the most fertile herring waters off the coast of Norway, so naturally it seemed like it would be in their best interest to band together. Oh, boy, was that a mistake. You see, they couldn't agree on what to do with the herring.
Oh, well, that's understandable. I mean, the possibilities are overwhelming.
Exactly. The Johansons wanted to pickle the herring, and the Lindstroms wanted to train him for the circus.
Weren't they kind of hard to see riding on the elephants?
Oh, not that kind of circus. A herring circus. Sort of like SeaWorld. Only smaller. Much, much smaller. But bigger than a flea circus.
Tell me, Rose, did they ever shoot a herring out of a cannon?
Only once. But they shot him into a tree. After that, no other herring would do it.
You're making this up.
I am not. My grandfather told me that story. Of course, he also used to call me by my sister's name. And sometimes he'd wear his underwear on the outside of his pants. I guess he wasn't a very reliable source.
Oh, girls. Girls, do you realize what just happened?
Well, I know I've been having a very good time, and there wasn't even a man in the room.
Do you think it was just a fluke, or do you think we could learn to like each other?
Well, I think it might take time, but I think it could be worth it.
Let's give it a shot.
Please.
I'm game.
Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's awful, but I have this incredible sweet tooth.
What is it?
Cheesecake.
What kind?
Chocolate.
Oh, I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.